Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. Today, we're going to be trading Amazon. I have a pretty large group with us today. Please read this disclaimer. We are an entertainment channel trying to teach you through entertainment how to trade. So we'll be having some live trading coming up in just a minute with our group of people. I have over 20, and I have my helper on the wrong side because she's usually over there. So I don't know what you're doing over there. I have multiple screens here. That's something to do with my layout, I guess. So hopefully you've read that. I wanted to start, before we go into the perfect 1-minute layout and all the cool stuff that we have for free here on the channel, I wanted to talk to you about where you can find some of this stuff. So if you go to our channel and you type in the number of episodes that you want, you're going to find these things. So if you want to take a note on some of these episodes, these are the most asked questions I get, and you can just go straight in and type in the episode. So the first one is, where are all the custom scripts? Episode 83. Once you go there, it's going to show you all. Where it says show more, you can highlight the URL, go over to your setup on your Thinkorswim, open that up. Where it says import, then push Control V and you move them in. That's how you do it, okay? Then the next episode I'm going to talk to you about is episode 82. So episode 82. Second most asked questions. What is the RV strategy? How do I do the RV strategy? Well, here is a book. You can see every page of it for absolutely free without buying it if you want to learn about the RV strategy, or you can just buy the book. This is the most detailed way you're going to find about the RV strategy. So make a note of that, although there are tons of videos about the RV strategy. And then the next episode I'll talk to you about is... one of the next questions is, how do I learn about the open strategy? Now, this open strategy has been taken over with the $1 Million Margin Club, who trade over here on Day Trading for Success a lot. And it's really good. So on episode 112, we talk about that strategy. We have 3 strategies here. We talk about the RV, the open, and the Escalator strategy so far, anyway. And then all the custom scripts and a bunch of other stuff too. So that's 112, the open strategy. Then the next one is the Escalator strategy. So put that in. That is episode 70. We'll show you about the Escalator strategy. I try to put most of them on playlists that have, I don't know how caught up that is, but anyway, you can get to it there, or type in Escalator strategy and you'll see other videos about that. There's a lot of trading archives. And then if you want to, a lot of people ask me about, how do we predict which way the market's going to go? Well, there's a process that we go through, and that's in episode 11. It's not foolproof, obviously. We don't know exactly which way the market's going to go, but that really helps you get a leg up on doing that. And remember, the RV strategy and the open strategy both have rating systems that help us pick the stocks that are in the various books. If you watch that episode on how to get rated, I think one of them is called Trading Journal Logbook. Man, why do I have a problem with that? Trading Journal Logbook has the criteria for the open strategy. Day Trading Volume 1 has the criteria for the RV strategy. And then this is actually asked much more often than, it's just that I went through over all the custom scripts. How do I get the scalper's indicator? Right here, episode 66. But it will be on that other episode with the other custom scripts. And then the last one here is... this is the one I'm getting a lot of questions about, because this is brand new, that just came out, episode 107. What about all those other different strategies? So this 107 talks about all the different strategies from all the other professional traders, has them outlined. So, I mean, I put that cover of that book out before the book actually came out. But I'm showing you the book, Day Trading Volume 2, on that video. But the actual video is about all those other strategies, and it talks about them. That was just a sneak peek at the Day Trading Volume 2. So I wanted to make sure you guys saw those, because I get asked every single day. All right, so there's that. Now we're going to go back to, we're going to start to trade, and I can already see we broke the ATR, which means that's why you're screaming up there at me that we're in the Escalator strategy right now. And I'm looking for it to bounce up. I'm going to take that and go short. Everybody's trading 2,000 shares. I'm calling the ball. Sorry, guys. I did not see that it broke the ATR. So the RV strategy has a channel that we trade in, and it's the ATR high and the ATR low, which is, and it just seems like a big jumbled mess, guys, but I'll go over this in a minute. Here's the ATR high, here's the ATR low. We create a channel for the day. Really wish I would have got that about 15 cents better than the position I have, but now my max loss is going to be $1,000 per trade. Actually, you know what? The reason we came over here is because how slow this moves Amazon. So I'm going to make my max loss $750. If I let it go 1,000, I'm really doing something wrong. So now I set it high because I plan to make a lot of money on these trades. So my goal is 5,000 today, as in every day. And usually I make it. This is a 15-minute chart down here. This is a 5-minute down here for screen management. Is another 5-minute. This is a daily. This is a 4-hour. This is a 1-hour. So I'll go over briefly. I'm in a position now. It's going to be a little harder, but I'll try to go quick. I go to the close of the day before, which was 147.03. I look at the ATR down here. I divide that ATR in half, and I get the low by putting it to the close of the day and then adding it to the close of the day. I get the high. Those are the ATR highs and lows. Just want to keep an eye on things here. Now, once we get that range when we're trading the RV strategy, which the Escalator strategy, I'll break into that really quickly. When it breaks the ATR high or low, we look for a retest, which it did, and then a breakthrough again. And then usually it's going to, I mean, it's not all the time. I hate to use words like usually, but the strategy says look for a much bigger move after it retests. Now, it retests in a big way. It went way up in here. So that's a little scary. It's not a typical cookie cutter Escalator strategy that it went so far up in. But so I don't know what the strength of this move is going to be. So we're going to keep an eye on this trend moving down. I can tell you when it broke through it, it was strong. Look at that. Look at that scalpers indicator. Those are all sellers. The green line's buyer, and this is the volume. So then it shows you the percentage of the strength. So this is a very, very helpful indicator, especially for if you're trading momentum trading. So the other things that we do, what all these blue lines are, yeah, it's just, this is the great thing about this stock as far as me talking. We're all over here today because last week, a lot of the trades that I was taking, and they wanted me to come and trade, and I called the ball. And they are responsible for their own trades, but it was a really scalp-heavy, intense, large cap trading. So, you know, we're trying to slow it down for some of the people that don't like it quite like that. So it's going to be hard to lose a lot of money with Amazon, especially if you say, hey, I can lose $1,000 a day, because it just moves so slow. Its whole ATR was only $3. So that's one of the reasons we raised our share size. You have no problem getting filled with a stock like Amazon. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. So we're not worried about that. Yeah, I'm looking at this 4-hour, guys. I was just about to explain the 4-hour, but this big gap between the two 4 hours, it kind of, and the fact that I'm already over 1,000 is making me suspect here. Sellers are still strong. They're staying above. It's a seller's market right now on this one. Did make a new low. Let's see what happens here. So these blue lines are all 4-hour pivot points. So I open the 4-hour chart and I look at bodies and wicks that fall within the ATR, and you can see they're actually below the ATR because I always do some below and some above in case something like this happens where we broke through. But typically for the RV strategy, you're looking for these support and resistance lines. Fibonacci's 2 different levels. I'll show you how I do that. And then 4 hours. So again, you can go to the video and get a much more detailed than what I'm about to give you. I just can't do it every single video, obviously. See, it turned around. How strong is that turnaround? Now, you'll see me reverse a lot if you're not used to seeing me trade. It's because I like to stay in position, even if it's the wrong position, because I don't want to. I only trade for about a half hour or so a day, and the time that it takes me to get back in and make the decision and everything, I've figured it all out, and looked at how I trade, and I actually lose money by not staying in it. Now, that is a very advanced way of looking at things, an advanced way of trading, and confidence in your ability, and all those things that come with way over time. And some people never do it. Half these people do not reverse, and some aren't on Thinkorswim even. So they're not even offered reverse. So, but you'll see me do it. So I wanted to explain it. Why I might do that. So it broke through that, no problem. So now we've got the next one. See how the sellers drop? Yeah, I'm not liking the look of this. I'm going to actually reverse that there. And mostly so I can bank that. Now I have lots of time to go red. And it's telling me now that it's going up. I thought it was going down. I wish I would have opened that a little higher before I made that move. I couldn't quite see this. Yeah, sellers are winning out here. So that's a little concerning. But I'm not super duper concerned. So my goal is 5,000 a day. Usually I make it. If I don't make it in the morning, I will do the power hour. And if I don't make it either place, hopefully my swings go my way. But there are some times that everything goes wrong and I lose thousands and thousands of dollars. So, like everybody. I don't know what the strength of this retrace is, but it did turn around like I was hoping. You can see on the scalpers indicator, it's pretty darn strong. It's breaking through the 9 now. It's the 9 moving average. It's the 20. This is the VWAP. These are the fibs. I can now show you where I get my fibs. So here's the 2-day fib right here, marked up. 2-day on a 5-minute. So I try to get those lines in the channel. And then this one here is the 10-day. You can see there. So that's where those fibs come from. And they are on an actual strategy. They're not random to be inside here. Oh, wow. Look at that trade. It's going really well. Okay. So if these look for the fib as a potential resistance here. That's 144.34. Now, it could come all the way back up here and beyond, obviously. So it's retracing back up now. So this is the if it breaks through the fib, this is the real test, is the ATR low. That is a it's not random. It's on a 14-day average true range, based on the average true range, and then figured out. So this is not a stupid line, guys. So that's at 144.47. Broke it through here, broke 68. So here's where it went before, all the way up there. Look at the strength here, though. It's dropping off a little now, just a hair. Volume's dropping on this candle. This is a lot of money to leave on the table. You don't want to ride this down. Hitting the VWAP, that could stop it. Nope, it went right through. Next 4 hours at 144.60. Again, respect these till you don't. Respect them till they shouldn't be respected. So look at every single one. Like this stock is alive. It's being tethered. Tethered as it goes up. It's getting another line, another line, another line, breaking through the ceiling. It's harder and harder. The air gets thinner and thinner as it goes in between these lines. Think about it as being alive, and that helps you imagine it. And then look at the scalper's indicator, because every move is hard, right? Every move, there's a battle. There's people that want it to go the other way. So I like to, this is the way I look at it, like it's alive, and then I look at the facts to back it up, you know, to see if what else it's telling me. Level 2 isn't going to help you much on a large cap. So you're going with your scalper's indicators, you're going with your support and resistance lines, you're going with your volume, you know, you're going with other charts that look at other time frames. That's a 15-minute. We're in an upward move on a 5-minute. We're still very strong upward here. But the volume's dropping. So I'm actually going to do what I normally do when I see this, which is less buyers, less buyers, less buyer, less volume, and all these tethers and the air up here. This candle didn't make it, and it looks like it's telling me that it wants to go the other way. Now, it might not, but it started to. But, you know, I banked it at the same time, so it's a part of a strategy to just get it in the bank and then think about, this is a brand new day I'm trading. This is brand new, you know. So hopefully, guys, if you like the content or all the free scripts or the free layout, all this layout is free too. Please remember to subscribe and give a thumbs up. I have a lot of live trading videos, a lot of entertaining videos to help you learn how to trade. If you like this type of action trading, and there's tidbits about long-term and swing and stuff from now and then, but we're focusing on what seems to be the high demand, which is this type of trading. And why the strategies were developed for this type of trading. Having a scalping skill, learning how to scalp is important. The other book, The $1 Million Margin Club, is putting out is Day Trading Volume 2. It's coming out in a couple of weeks, and that is all about the patterns, you know, in technical analysis and studying the patterns and having that in your brain, so that when you're in this situation, you get a leg up on when to, you know, and a lot of times it works exactly like the patterns that you should memorize. It will exactly work that way. I mean, this is a bullish engulfing candle on a tweezer move. This actually told you in the patterns this was going to continue to go up. I saw it. And I think I actually made the trade prior to that, but this confirmed to me this is an upward move pattern, and it did exactly what it said it was going to do. So it's staying on that. I'm going to grab it on the ATR low for a second. 52. I got a little higher than what I wanted. Yeah, I should have waited a second. I thought I was going to stop on the ATR here, so I called that wrong. You guys are doing good up there. Somebody's over 4. think I'm in third or fourth place from what I can see. Okay, this is not going good for me on this trade. Bouncing on that fib. Hopefully I get some support there. Oops. Wow. Okay. That, what did I say my max was? 750? I said 750, right? Not 500? I should have just snagged it. I almost did. I was even money there for a second. I'm going to take that and go short now. I'm going to take that again. I broke 4K. I was in a bad way there a second ago, so that was a bit of a recovery. I am not feeling good, though, because this is just like a weird consolidation and not telling me anything. It's hovering right at the ATR line. So, I don't know if it's going to break up or break down on this ATR. Looked like it was going to break up, but now the buyers dropped off. I'm going to grab that just because it banks it. Give me a little higher there, and I'll reverse again. I'll take that. 44.50. Am I catching you guys at all? Oops. Oh man, I took my eye off that and I just went down 300 bucks. That was not cool. Guys, I'm watching everybody else trade, and I should probably keep an eye on my own trading a little bit better. My goal is 5K. Look at that nice big green candle for me. Nice. Holding a little longer. It's coming up to a big opening here, a 15-cent opening. Let's see if it's going to get up there. I like it. I like it. It's still going. How far is it going to go? I'm going to take that. So I reversed it. It might just keep going, but it stopped twice here already, so I'm hoping it's going to stop. looks like it's going to still go up. I'm reversing. I think it's going to still go up. Yeah. Reverse again. We got that 75. I got closer to the 75 is what I was trying to get the first time. But now it breaks it. Ugh. It spiked above the pre-market low. Now I have mine set very sensitive. There's a video that shows how to do that. How to speed up your thing. So if you type in how to speed up Thinkorswim, you'll come across a video that says how to get rid of all this garbage that you pick up every day that you trade and how to make it as fast and as sensitive as it can possibly be for you. Got a big cushion. I'm not super concerned as these buyers go up, but I'm not going to let this get, I don't want to drop below 4K, that's for sure. So I'm on a roll to make my 5K, so it's been a little bit of a struggle, but kind of dipped down. It's swaling up, then swaled down. Now it's swaling back up, and I'm betting it to go back the other position. Did make higher highs here on this. Three white soldiers. Here we go. Not anxious to reverse if it starts going my way, honestly. We'd rather cover, but I want to make that 5K, and I still got plenty of time to trade, actually, so. Oh, God. I watched this video about the world's most famous coffee expert on YouTube, and he was tasting all these different coffees. But one of the interesting things that I heard about it was I always thought that coffee made everything speed up in your body and you got wide awake, and that's the caffeine. The caffeine was making you all wide awake, but what the caffeine does, it's an inhibitor. It's stopping the part that makes you want to go to sleep. It cuts off that message that you're tired. Maybe not asleep, but that you're tired, that you need rest. It cuts that message off. And that's what it chemically does. It's not the other thing around, like back in the 80s, there used to be a thing called black beauty. So if you want to stay up all night and work on whatever it is you're working on, which I did often. I'm not saying I took black beauties, but worked 24 hours, for many times when I was in the middle of whatever was my passion. You always thought that anything you took that made, if you took anything like that, it's a risk and you're speeding. And I just thought that's what caffeine was. I guess they went through the whole thing with diet pills and other stuff that I'm not up on all the stuff that does that now, but and I'm not abdicating any of that, please. So I just thought that was interesting about coffee because I had no idea. Okay, this is a support here, a pretty strong support it should be. The ATR low. So I broke my 5, which is pretty cool. But it doesn't mean I want to stop. Yep, I'm already getting messages, right? Yep, that I am needed elsewhere. But it's good that I started a little early, too, because I knew today was going to be a busy day. So this may turn it around, guys. So bank your profits. If it starts to, don't ride it the wrong way. Everybody's short, I assume. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to probably take my profits and run here in a minute, unless we get a big move down. Or a big move up on a reverse. Yeah, see, I'm at risk of losing my 5K, so I'm getting worried about this. Cover. I'll cover to get out. Does seem like it wants to go back up, though, and that scares me. Or until right then. There's a good move. Gonna get 6K. I'm getting too greedy now. It's going. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that, guys. All right, guys. I hope this was enjoyable for you. Remember, we have all those videos. All that stuff is free, and I usually only trade about a half hour, so I think that's about what it's been. And we'll see you next time. Remember, trade in a simulator. Don't just try to emulate an entertainment channel. Try to, learn yourself. Trade in a simulator until you get green. Talk to people that you trust, financial advisors, and all that jazz. Okay, guys? All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Stay green.